The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to it. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday morning. I hope everybody is doing great. Yo, we are up. We're at it. We're doing our thing this Monday. We're getting ready to get the week started off right. Big week this week. We got the jobs report coming out. We know that the FOMC is moving their target from inflation to now jobs and economy growth. So, this is going to be a big week to see where they go. Do we get another 50? Do we get another 25? I think we'll get another 25. We'll see what's up, see what's going on. But definitely a big week this week, guys, with the jobs report coming out. But did we ever have a monster week last week in crypto and the stock market? I got to tell you, this market is priming. It's priming up, and it's getting ready to rock and roll. And I tell you, I'm all about it, man. And we got to remember, too, that there has been three Bitcoin cycles since Bitcoin has had a negative October. So we are right here at the doorstep where Bitcoin's going to start performing a little bit better, I think, than what it has in the past. October has always been a tremendous month for Bitcoin, which means it's been a tremendous month for the market as well. So, we are right here. We're right there. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. These markets are ready to take off. We got the rate cuts in effect. We got a lot of positive catalysts coming to the market, and we are good. I see my man Tim Shea is in the building. The mayor of crypto is in the building. What's up, dog? I see my man Chaka is in the building from the West Coast. Yo, what is up, Chaka? How are you doing, brother? Hope you are doing well, man. It's been a minute since I talked to you, since we kicked it, but you're always my man. 50 grand right there. I've been laying low a little bit lately. Just been kind of laying back in the cut. But my man Chaka is in the building. We got my man the Junior in the building as well. So good morning to y'all. Man, Tim Shea, the mayor, is up in the building, man. But I'm expecting a huge week. My man the Junior's up in here too. Good morning, baby. We up, we at it, we're doing our thing. We're ready to rock and roll on this Monday as people start to filter in here. Gotta love it. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's get right into this thing. Let's see what we got going on. Markets don't look that great this morning, but I wouldn't expect them to on this Monday morning because we had a great week last week. It's the weekend, so it was the weekend. We're starting to recover a little bit from what's going on over last week and the weekend. So got to start out a little bit down on a Monday morning, man. I got to tell you guys, man, you ever just wake up and you're in such a good mood? Like, that's how I feel this morning, man. I just woke up, feel like I'm in a good mood. I feel like I'm getting to a good place. I just woke up this morning kind of feeling like, you're shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just kind of woke up this morning and was like, I feel good, man. I feel good this morning. The world's good. Everything's good. I just feel good, man. And that's kind of how I woke up this morning. So we're gonna keep that vibe, right? We're gonna keep that vibe the whole stream, right? I don't know if I'll be able to keep that vibe when I go to work today, but man, I just woke up today feeling like, damn, I feel good, man. The Friday, man, I was beat down sick. You guys know that, man. I ended up with the flu. Friday night, Saturday night were not good. Started to come out of that thing on Sunday, and this morning it's still in my chest, but I woke up, man, just feeling good, man. Feeling like Junior. I think you said it right, man. Feeling like we're on our way to becoming millionaires. I really do. I really feel that way. I really feel like in 2025, the people that have been here the whole bear market and really take care of business and really invest in the whole bear market, gonna be millionaires, man. Kind of woke up this morning, just kind of like, yo, we good, man. We good, man. It's a great. It's a great time to be alive, Chocolate, man. It's an amazing time to be alive, man. And I think, I don't know. I think I woke up feeling good just because, all the hard work that we put in, everything that we talked about, everything that we've been looking at for a long time, you can start to see it, right? You can start to see the pieces to this puzzle start to come together. So, I'm good with that, man. So yeah, Friday, Chalky, it was rough, man. You weren't here, man. It was rough, man. I literally struggled through the stream, man. I had the flu, man. It was nasty. I don't know what's going on, man, but I hope nobody catches what I had. It was the nastiest flu. Like I said, Friday night, Saturday, I couldn't hold anything down, man. Nothing. So let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. Like I said before, that's my little rant though. But oh man, I just feel good this morning. Asian markets, they closed. They didn't do too hot, right? They didn't do too hot. Coming over here to the European markets, they opened up a little bit earlier than us, and they're tanking too. You know, uh, yo, man, Junior, if you already had what I had, man, I'm glad you survived it like I survived it, dog. I hope you're feeling good. But the European markets, they're not looking good, man. They're not looking good at all. The pre-markets over here aren't looking good either. But you got to remember too, we got a lot of macro stuff going on around too, man. We got bombs being dropped, Israel dropping bombs over there in Lebanon. A lot of stuff going on that just needs to kind of get itself straightened out too. They're going to kind of affect these markets and do these things, man. So, definitely. I can feel the tension over there starting to the tension over there with Israel and Hamas really starting to affect these markets when you look at these things um, from a macro level, right? You got the EU nations and the Asian nations, they didn't trade well, right? So what's the difference, right? What's the difference? What's up, Fairground? Good morning, brother. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my brother. All right, Chaka, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always appreciate you stopping by, man. You still be my man, 50 grand, brother, all the time, man. Fairground, that's right. Smash that like button. Mike Tyson, that like button, baby. Smash that thing. Double tap, triple tap that bad boy. Let's go. But yo, we got a lot of this stuff. Like this Israel Hamas war is gonna affect the markets today until we can get some clarity on what's going on over there and how this thing's going to shake out. You're going to see it affect the markets. You've seen it affect the crypto market. You see it affect the stock market. You see it kind of affect things a little bit. I'm not expecting a big pullback off of this though. Just not expecting that. But you see, hey, I was reading this morning. Aston Martin shares drop. Really, people can't afford a loaf of bread. They ain't buying an Aston Martin. I can tell you that. So it would kind of make sense that your shares would drop. I mean, people are out here struggling, right? We got IBIT over here sitting at 37.39, not doing too bad this morning. We like these inflows and these outflows with BlackRock here. We closed at 37.39, like I just said on Friday. Looks like right now we're going to open at 36.16, down a little bit from Friday, down a little bit, but BlackRock, these high bits, we'll see what's up. I think we're gonna have a decent day once everybody wakes up and really starts to shake out what has happened over there in Israel and Hamas. I think it is affecting things a little bit, but I don't, like I said, I don't expect it to really affect the markets too much. Nvidia right now, when I looked this morning, was sitting at 119, down a little bit from where it was on Friday, sitting around 120, 123, somewhere up in there. So, Nvidia, if you guys aren't in Nvidia, get in Nvidia. I'm telling you, Nvidia is gonna rock, man. Nvidia is gonna rock it out when it comes to AI. So, like, they're leading the way. We can talk about crypto projects, we can talk about all that stuff that we talk about, but I'm telling you, there's three companies right now that are getting ready to rock AI when it comes to a world level, and that's Nvidia, Microsoft, and Amazon. They're about to kill AI. They're about to kill it, man. So yeah, I'm telling you, man. If you ain't looking at them three, then you're not really looking at AI. I'm not sure. I gotta look. Junior. I gotta look and see what time he speaks. Lauren, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? How are you? But yeah, I gotta tell you, man, like, if you're not looking at Nvidia, you're not looking at Amazon, as AI plays, you probably really should be. You probably should be, because these plays are, I mean, they're gonna move, man. They're gonna move. So let's get over here to the crypto market, right? So looking at 2.24 trillion dollar market cap, not too bad, right? Not too bad. Good morning, Sel Mo. What's up, brother? What's up, my brother? So, but yeah, I want to go back to Nvidia and Amazon for a minute. You really got to look at these two plays right here as some leading AI plays. Microsoft as well. Microsoft's going to do its thing when it comes to AI as well, but you can't just be invested in crypto, right? You got to look at some of these stocks, right? In Nvidia, I believe Nvidia, Amazon, and are really going to lead the way in AI, right? They're really going to, in the use case of AI, they're really going to take the use cases of AI and roll them out to the general public. And they're going to make a lot of ground on how AI is utilized, right? Good morning, Elmo. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? So don't get caught sleeping only on one side of the market, right? So just don't get caught sleeping, you know. Um, so getting over here to crypto, looking at $2.224 trillion in market cap. Still looking for that $3 trillion market cap. That's really what we're looking at, right? That's where we're trying to get to. That's where that sweet spot is, where we ended last time, is at $3 trillion market cap. We're really struggling to get there. But I don't look at today as being a bad day. I really don't. I really look at this pullback that we're having, this little slight pullback that we're having, as actually a good thing. It's actually a really good thing. But we got these wars, right? We got this war going on between Israel and over there, and it's going to affect the markets a little bit. There's just no way around it. It's going to affect the markets a little bit. Matt, how are you? How are you, Matt? But yeah. So good morning. So yeah, I think we're good, man. I think we need this pullback in order for us to run up. Like, you got to understand, Bitcoin has never had a down October, right? So we came into the weekend in September, pulled back a little bit, like it usually does on the weekend. And now on the hour, it looks like it's starting to run up again as Monday morning starts to move along, right? As Monday morning starts to move along, the market seems to be getting a little bit better. And this is kind of what you want to see. Okay. There's a bearish diversion on the monthly. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I'm just telling you, like, Bitcoin has never had a down October. It's never finished October in the red. I shouldn't say never. In the past 3 cycles, it has not had a October where it finished in the red. I think we're going to 70,000. You know, I think we're going to we still talking about Pi. Did they actually come out with something? Did they actually release something, or are we going to wait another 3 years for you guys to get your Pi that you can sell? Ken, what's up, my brother from over across the pond? What's going on, my brother? But yo, Bitcoin sitting right now at 63 at 63.6, right? So when you look at this, we were touching 66,000. That's a $3,000 drop. That's a pretty big drop, right? Yeah, that's right. Smash that like button. Mike Tyson, that like button, baby. I don't know, guys. I just feel really, really good this morning. Maybe it was because I'm sick. Maybe it was because I was sick all last week, but I mean all weekend. But I just feel really good. It could be different this year. There's a lot of factors at play this year. You got big institutional money sitting right here, right here in these ETFs. Big institutional money sitting here with Bitcoin, right? Big institutional money. Definitely could be different. Like, this is the unknown, right? See, before, when we were in these markets, we could predict everything that was going to happen because it happened like clockwork, right? It happened almost without even thinking about it, right? You had your halving, you had your pullback, you had your run up, you had, all of this stuff, right? That just happened like clockwork, right? But the big unknown going into this bull run is institutional money, right? There's never been so much institutional money inside of crypto, right? Timsky, good morning. What's up, my brother? What's up? Yep, the DGs are in the building, man. Fuck Pi. I know. I keep waiting. Everybody keeps going. Pi this, Pi that. Like, you guys. I mean, how long has it been, man? You know. Fairground, we love you, man. We love you, Timsky. Yes. But yeah, I 54K. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I just don't see it. I think that there's too much money inside of Bitcoin right now. There's just too much money, too much big institutional money sitting in there right now. But I'm not saying it's off the table. I just don't see it. Like, the institutional money is the biggest unknown right now in crypto in general. Bitcoin being the biggest one, right? Oh man, I'm ready, man. I'm ready, Elmo. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah, but I'm not mining any Pi. I haven't. I haven't mined any Pi. I've just known a bunch of people that have, and I just know that there's a whole bunch of people that are just waiting to get paid, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think that I don't think 54,000 is in the cards, but it's crypto, right? And anything can happen. What's up, Big Watch dude? What's up? I mean, you look at the war that just broke out. I mean, not just broke out, but Israel dropping the bombs. It affects the market, right? Positively or negatively, it affects the market, right? I mean, Matt, we'll see where it goes, right? I mean, we'll see where it goes. I mean, today's going to be a big day. All right, we got to see if we can pull ourselves out of this little pullback, which I don't know. I think coming into Monday, I think I think we're going to be okay today. I think everything is going to actually just start to turn around. I think the Israel dropping the bombs over the weekend kind of scared a lot of people. It kind of scared a lot of people off, and really has people like um, putting their money in safekeepings, not knowing what's coming. But I think that's going to be short lived. That'll be short lived, definitely. And there's a lot of big money in crypto, uh, a lot of big investors in Bitcoin, and with BlackRock finally figuring out what the hell is going on with Coinbase and all these IOUs and now getting all that stuff on chain and stuff like that. I think that's why you really seen the run up in Bitcoin as well. All that stuff got figured out. But I definitely think that the market is in a great place. I think it's in a great place. It's my opinion. I think it's in a great place. Ethereum sitting right now at $2,612 and $13. But here's what we talked about on Friday, and here's what I want you guys to look at again today. We talked about where the money was going, right? When we look at it, and we're going to flip over here to meme coins for a minute, right? You look at Doge up 12% on the week. You look at SHIB up 20.1% on the week. Look at Pepe up 33.6% on the week, right? You look at Dog with Hat right now, sitting up 39% for the week, right? You look at these big numbers, right? Bonk up 34.7%, right? Even Floki up 18%, right? So what's happening right now is you're seeing a lot of money flow into these meme coins. You're seeing a lot of money coming in here, right? A lot of big gains being made right now, right? A lot of big gains, 30-40% gains, right? So not unlike any other cycle that has taken place, people are making profit over here, right? Where do you think they're going to put this profit? Where do you think that this profit's going to go, right? This profit is going to move from these meme coins over to these altcoins, right? It's going to start flowing down into these altcoins where people feel a little bit more safe, right? And so if the market starts to take off, which it started to already, and you start to see some of that profit flow into these altcoins, you're going to get a big altcoin run. That's how you're going to get your run, right? That's how things are going to start to really move. But they are making profits over there in the meme coins. I mean, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? Numbers don't lie, right? And here you are. I mean, we click back over here. Here you are. Here's the numbers. Huge profits being made, right? Huge profits being made over here, right? So, I mean, 33% on Pepe, that's a lot of money. Somebody just made a lot of money, right? What's going on, brother? What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So these profits will get filtered over into the altcoins. They will get filtered over here. And this is where you're going to start seeing more money flow in, plus them profits coming over here. And you're going to see these altcoins really start to take off. That's just how this thing works. It's not new. This isn't new. This happens like this every single time. Every single time. This is what we have going on, right? So, I mean, you look at Chainlink sitting at $12.04 right now. This thing was almost at $13 on Friday when we talked. Big pullback for Chainlink. Big pullback, right? A big pullback. But you need that pullback. You got to go back to your support levels to start to gain that support in order to make that next run up. So none of this should be scary, and none of this should be something that we didn't foresee coming, right? The biggest thing is you have to set new higher lows and new higher highs, right? And that's exactly what we're trying to do here, right? That's exactly what Bitcoin did, right? Everybody keeps saying, oh, Bitcoin's got to break out of the channel that it's been trading in forever, right? In order for the market really to take off. Whoops, wrong one. In order for the market really to take off, Bitcoin's got to break out of this downward channel that it's been trading in for months. I don't fall under that assumption, right? That's not, I think that Bitcoin's already starting to go, right? Because I don't know if we can see it here. I don't know if we'll be able to see it here. But Bitcoin has started to set higher lows and higher highs, right? I ain't gonna be able to show you on this chart because I don't have the lines and stuff up there, but it's already been able to start to set higher lows and higher highs, right? So Bitcoin's has already started to break a little bit out of that weekly out of that weekly. So, I just want, I want people to know that I think the breakout's already starting to happen. Who went short this weekend? I closed out all my longs, Matt, on Friday, and then just sat on the market. But I closed out all my longs on Friday. I'll open them back. I opened a lot of them back up this morning. I took some profit and opened a lot of them back up this morning. But yeah, so we look at this, Chainlink being an example, but look at XRP, right? XRP sitting here at 62 cents, broke above that 62-cent mark, right? And it's continued to do your thing, continue to do its thing, So it's starting to come out of its shell, right? We'll see how far it goes, though, right? Man, I feel freaking good this morning, man. I just feel freaking good. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. I just feel freaking good this morning. I feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel freaking good, man. For some reason, I just woke up in the morning and it said, damn, it's like you're the shit or something, man. Like, I don't know. I just woke up, man. Look at Stellar at 10 cents. Look at Stellar at 10 cents. All right, Fairground, have a good one. I know it's late for you over there, but look at Stellar finally got up to 10 cents, right? We were talking about this on Friday. Stellar needed to get up to 10 cents, needed to hold that level, right? Needed to hold that level. It's made it there. Now let's see if we can hold it, right? Now let's see if we can hold that level right there at 10 cents and build some support there to try to make that next move to the upside, right? But it's got to hold that 10-cent mark. Stellar should be, here's the thing, Stellar should be well above 10 cents right now. Should be well above 10 cents right now. Because, with Sorban coming out and everything else, Stellar has had a couple catalysts that should have pushed it above 10 cents, and it just has not pushed it above 10 cents. It's in my chest still, Ken. It's still in my chest, but I feel good, man. I just feel good, man. So I don't know. It's like I woke up this morning with a clear head, right? Clear head. So, but Stellar with Sorban coming out and everything else, it should be well above 10 cents. But Stellar's not doing itself any favors either, right? Because it hasn't released any huge projects over there that have really taken off, right? And we talk about the same thing with Cronos as well, right? Crow is going to run how Cronos runs, right? So until Cronos really starts to launch some tokens off of that blockchain, we're going to be talking about the same thing here over and over and over again, right? It's got to come on. It's got to move. Like, these guys have got to move. Like, there's no reason for Stellar to still be at 10 cents. There's really not. Like, it's way too good of a technology. It's way too good of a blockchain. It's way too fast. It's way too cheap. It's way too convenient. They have way too many partnerships for that thing still to be sitting at 10 cents. So hopefully it gets a breakout, and hopefully, they start to release some stuff over there because, what the Fox, what's going on, brother? How are you? How are you, brother? How are you? So, hopefully they get a breakout. Hopefully Stellar gets a breakout. Hopefully they get a move because, that thing, it should be way, way, way bigger than where it is. It should be way, way bigger than where it is, right? So, I don't know. But it is what it is. You can't dictate. The market's going to dictate the market, right? So, buyers and traders will dictate price. And, regardless of what else is going on, buyers and sellers will always dictate price. So, people don't want to buy it. They don't want to buy it, right? So at the end of the day, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Let's come over here. Let's look at where the dominance for Bitcoin is right now, right? Let's see where we're at for dominance level here. Looks like Bitcoin still sitting at 56% of the market, roughly about 56.5% of the market. So we're still in Bitcoin season. That's for damn sure. It's still holding 56% of the market. So you talk about a $2.2 trillion market cap. Bitcoin holds half of that. Bitcoin holds over half of that market cap, right? With Ethereum holding about 14.7%. Man, that's low for Ethereum. 14.7%. Man, their dominance level keeps going down. I know I've been dogging on Ethereum a little bit, but it's just because them guys over there, they sat on their high horses for way too long. But think about that. More than half of $2.24 trillion is sitting in Bitcoin, right? It's sitting there. So if you want to know how the cryptocurrency market's going to move, much like we say, it'll move how Bitcoin moves, right? It'll move how Bitcoin's going to move. And there's no way around that, right? It just kind of is what it is. And IBIT and everybody else will move Bitcoin, will move the cryptocurrency market price. I'm clocking in. All right, Junior, have a good one, brother. Have a good one. Have a good one. All right, what the Fox, man? I'm doing good too, man. Just getting over being sick, man. Doing our thing, brother. But so there we go. Let's go ahead and look at the bubbles for a minute. See if we can get a picture of what's going on here on the day. Man, Hex was up on Friday. Remember, Hex was doing his thing on Friday. We're like, what's going on with Hex, and why is it moving? Shit's down 16.5%. Well, I guess they had their run, and joint's getting back down to where it was. But the hourly looks good though. So what I'm saying, like, I think we're gonna fill in the morning here pretty well, right? I think we're gonna move pretty well. I think I think Monday's gonna end up being okay. I think we struggled a little bit this weekend. I mean, obviously there was a lot of macro stuff going on outside of cryptocurrency and everything else. But I think as Monday morning starts to roll and everybody starts to settle in, I think we're going to see a pretty damn good market today. Let's go look at what the inflows to Bitcoin are right now. This is going to dictate the price. 26.25. See, they're even starting to come up. When we started streaming, it was 26.19. So the inflows, I mean, not by a lot, but they're starting to come into IBIT. The inflows, the after hours trading are starting to come in a little bit. So, I don't know. I think we're going to turn this thing this morning. I think we're going to be all right, so. Let's see. So, speaking of Selmo, I looked into this project, this energy project, Energy X, right? Looked into this Energy X, Selmo. I like it. It looks really good. It looks really interesting. So as I was laying on the couch this weekend, I kind of watched this. I had a little look at it. It looks good. I like what I'm reading. I like that there's already 30,000 people invested, right? And obviously, at $9.50 a share, with a minimum of $1,000 investment, I kind of like what I'm seeing over here. And I'll probably throw some money at this, to tell you the truth. They got some good partnerships down here. So I told you I'd look at it, Selmo, and I did this weekend, and I like what I see. So I'll probably throw a little bit in there, see where it goes. I'm a stock guy too. So Energy X, I like it, and it looks decent. It looks like it has a chance, right? and that's all you can ask for is a chance, right? So I really like it. I mean, really like it for an initial investment to see where we can go with it. And a starting in a stock price of $9.50, isn't that bad, right? Isn't that bad? Isn't that bad at all? Looks like they got their little, they're getting there. We're getting close to launch. So, you know, I'll probably throw a little something at it. So yeah, I like this, man. Um, so we'll see the lithium industry. So yeah, Selmo, I just want to let you know I did look at it. It looks decent, and it's really piqued my interest. And usually when somebody piques my interest, it usually piques my money. So I like it. So here's something that we talked about the whole bear market, right? Is interoperability, right? So Canada in their CBDC, they're going to back off of it a little bit. Why are they going to back off of it? Because there's not enough interoperability out there to make it run, right? So here we are, right? Here we are. We're talking about these governments. We're talking about people taking things over. We're talking about good night with the Fox. Good night, man. Have a good one, brother. So we're talking about Canada. We're talking about CBDCs, and this isn't a problem that just Canada is going to have. This is going to be a problem that a lot of people around the world are going to have when it comes to these CBDCs. There's just not the interoperability that these guys need in order to make these things go right. And here's where a lot of these crypto projects that we talk about, moving money around, they're gonna have to find a way to fix this if they want to be worldwide currencies, right? And a lot of people are under the belief that this problem is fixed and that everybody's going to roll out CBDCs and they're going to go without flaw. Well, they're not. And here in Canada is the first one to come out and just straight up admit it, that they can't roll out a CBDC because there's not enough interoperability, right? So, here we are. And I said this probably a year ago. I said, and there's only two people that are going to fix this problem. I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, right? This is just DG's opinion. There's only two projects that I believe can solve this solution for other governments, right? And that's Chainlink and XRP. That's it, right? So we talked about XRP before, and I said to you guys, it's going to be hard to move money around the world when different people are going to be using different blockchains, right? So there's that interoperability piece when it comes to XRP. XRP has to become more interoperable in order to pull off the CBDC thing. So I said to you guys before that you guys were getting fed smoke and mirrors about how advanced XRP was when it came to interoperability. Well, there's no longer smoke and mirrors. If XRP or Chainlink was so innovative that they could pull this off, Canada wouldn't be having this problem, right? Like, let's just keep it 100, right? Let's just keep it 100, right? No fanboy shit, right? No, none of that. But the only two people that are going to fix that are sitting on this board right here. And it's Chainlink sitting right here with their oracles, right? Now, they're supposed to be the most interoperable oracle network out there, right? Connecting everybody together, right? They're supposed to be the most advanced, and XRP is supposed to be the biggest, right? And neither one of them could fix this problem in Canada with CBDCs. And I believe other countries are having the same problem when it comes to CBDCs, but Canada is just the first ones to admit it, right? So this puts interoperability right at the forefront of what needs to happen in order for these blockchains to be successful, right? So The first project, and I believe it's only them two, right? Now, somebody could come out of the blue and tell me, oh, you're crazy. There's another one out there and everybody's going to use it, right? It's perfect. Everybody's going to use it. Well, show me, right? Show me what it is and show me how it can compete. But in the first one to solve that particular solution that Canada actually came out and admitted, right, will be probably the biggest project in crypto. It'll be the biggest project in crypto. If you can solve this problem, this interoperability problem, when it comes to CBDCs, you will be the biggest and baddest project in crypto. It's that simple. It boils down to just that. We don't need to have technicals about that. We don't need to have a what if about that. We don't need to have a prolonged discussion about that. This is the problem. And the first one to fix the problem wins the game. We'll see. We'll see who's going to win the game. But right now, there's only two projects that are big enough to do it, and that's XRP and Chainlink. That's it. Everybody else, when it comes to interoperability and moving money on that scale around the world, is playing second, third, fourth, fifth, 100th, wherever they're at. So there's your issue right there. That's Canada. I'm glad Canada actually came out and admitted that, right? Because ain't nothing going down until that's fixed. Nothing's going down until that's fixed. If you can't move money from Bank of America to Chase, then you're irrelevant. My opinion, just DG's opinion, right? If you can't move money from Bank of America to Chase, from Chase to Wells Fargo, from Wells Fargo to a bank over in the EU, you're irrelevant. You're not going to make it. You're just not going to make it. And nobody has been able to solve that problem yet, right? And that is the meaning of interoperability. Until you can do that, until you can move from all of the banks in the United States to all of the banks in the EU, to all the banks in Africa, to all the banks everywhere else, in between wallets, in between blockchains, in between all this stuff, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it as the world's leading blockchain technology when it comes to movement of money. Just not going to make it. I hate CBDCs. We may hate them, Ken. I hate them too. I hate CBDCs too, right? But the bottom line here is they're inevitable, right? They're going to happen. They're inevitable. CBDCs will happen around the world. People can fight them, right? They can fight them. I don't like them either. It's not that I don't like CBDCs. I like the concept of a CBDC as being a digital currency. I don't like what CBDCs can do, right? I don't like what some people can do with a CBDC, and if they get malicious with it, right? So the concept is great. The execution is what's scary, right? The execution piece of the CBDC is scary because then somebody has access almost to your whole life if they want to, right? If they want to. So the execution is what's scary. But I'm telling you guys, Canada's laid it out for you. Canada has shown you why CBDCs have not taken off and why there's this big lag in CBDCs. It's the interoperability piece amongst the blockchains. And if XRP, the first one to fix it, XRP or Chainlink, The first one of them two to fix that problem will be absolutely humongous projects. Humongous. Bigger than what you could even imagine. I agree, Ken. Like I mean, it's they're gonna track everything that you do, man. I don't want to say that they will, because there will be some governments that absolutely take CBDCs for exactly what they are, right? And use them for exactly what they should be using them for, right? And then there will be other governments and other countries that take CBDCs to a whole new level and really dictate everything that you do. But the bottom line is CBDCs are inevitable. They're going to happen. They're going to happen around the world. You know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah, I agree. Big Watch. China is showing us how messed up CBDCs really, how messed up a government can be with CBDCs, right? Like I said, it's all about it's all about execution, right? It's all about the execution of the CBDC. Um, and there's going to be some governments that just absolutely just bog their people down and just dictate everything that they do. And there's going to be some that are going to be reasonable. You know, yo, Selmo, man, we looked at your looked at Energy X. I like it. I like it. I like it. Hex is it fell way back today. Uh, it fell way back today, but it looks like it's gaining a little bit this morning when I looked at it on the bubbles. Up 9, it fell back on the day. It was down really what right there. On the day, it's down 16.9, but on an hour, it actually looks like it's starting to dig itself out. So not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. But I do think CBDCs are inevitable. You know what I mean? Like I think like the United States is gonna have a CBDC, all the EU nations will have a CBDC. They're just inevitable. They're gonna happen. It's gonna happen, right? Uh Bitcoin bulls, 75K baby in October. I think so. I think we're gonna be up in the 70s in October. I think we're gonna have a great October. But see, it's a 3-week winning streak that we're on right now. But we had a down weekend, and I'm not worried about it. I don't think anybody here is really worried about it either. It's just the weekend. It's just the weekend. It's the freaking weekend, baby. It was just a freaking weekend, baby. It was it. That's it, yo. But I gotta tell you, hold on. Stop the presses. Everybody push pause and listen to what I tell you. Here it is. We talked about this. Crash was sitting at 3 or 4,000 last week when we talked about it. Sitting at 9.8, 3 or 4 million when we talked about it last week. Sitting at 9.8 million right now. This weekend got as high as 12 million. Yo, told you guys, when you have a token, especially a meme project, we're going to pull this chart all the way back, right? That can hold the line right there through the whole downturn. Just hold the line. When the market starts to turn around, it's going to gain a lot of ground. And we're here on the hourly, right? I flipped over to the hourly instead of the daily to show you when the market starts to turn, and here was the turn, it starts to gain a lot of ground. Got up to 12 million this weekend. Fell back a little bit last night, but we talked about crash at $3 to $4 million. So I kept telling you right here, this tells you where it's going, right? So don't sleep on crash. Do not sleep on crash. Ponke, but yeah, we talked about that 3-4 million. You're better than a double up. 36 cents for Ponke over there on Solana. I think Ponke is going to do really well on Solana in the bull run. I think it's going to do really, really well. Not as good as Bonk, but I think it'll do well. I think it'll make people a lot of money. Base Monster, we told you guys we were going to watch Base Monster for a couple weeks. Not too bad. Not great. Not overwhelmingly great, but not too bad. 130K right now. Not too bad. What did Canada do, Ken? No, Canada stopped their CBDCs process right now because of a lack of interoperability. So, basically they can't move their CBDCs where they want to move their CBDCs because the blockchain technology hasn't given them the interoperability to do so. And that's been the problem for a while. But Base Monster, I mean, it's sitting at 130K. Not too bad. I mean, it's hanging on. It's doing its thing. It's definitely hanging on, right? Miggles, you guys know I love Miggles. I wish it would perform, up into the 30 million, but sitting at 24 and a half. 24 and a half. It gained a little bit of legs this weekend, but that project should just be bigger than where it is, and it is what it is. So you look at Sundog right now, sitting at 325 million. It had its run up over here on Friday. You started to see the sell off over the weekend because this is the hourly chart. Started to see the sell off over the weekend. And then, starting to see it kind of dig itself back up to this $3.5 million market cap. Watch out for Tron. I'm telling you, watch out for the Tron network. There's something in my gut, and I don't know what it is. Something in my gut is telling me that Justin Sun and CZ got a little something coming for that Tron network, and they're going to do it together. Something tells me that Tron network, you're going to hear CZ's name. You're going to hear his name connecting to some stuff over there. No, I don't work for Tron. I'm not in Tron. I don't know, but I just have this gut feeling that's coming. Neroni sitting at 20 cents, took a dip back this weekend as well. About a 2-cent dip back this weekend. Again, you're not going to see a lot of huge price action in Neroni until they release some utility. Everybody's waiting for utility. So you're not going to see a lot of big, huge price action going on over there until that happens, right? Bonk doing his thing. We talked about these 2-3 levels right here. I thought it was important for Bonk to get back up to the 2-3 level. It's there, right? It's there. Let's see now if they can make this 2-3 level support right here. Make this thing support and start to make that second move up off of this level right here. So let's see where it goes. I think it can. I think Bonk is definitely first mover on Solana. It's going to be the biggest mover. It's the first mover, so I think it's going to be big. Jasmy, we talk a lot about Jasmy. Jasmy sitting at this 2-3 level again. It made a push up, but it came back down here to retest this 2-3 level. This is that key level we always talk about. Jasmy kept getting smacked down at this 2-3 level, this 2 cents 3 level. It kept getting smacked down. But now, can it make this 2-3 level support is the key. Can it now turn this 2-3 level into support and make the next move up? So it tried to move up, had to come back down, retest this 2-3 level, which you should have known was coming. It's always going to come down and back test that level to make sure that it's still there. So it's testing it. It tested it for 2 days now, like into Sunday night, Saturday night into Sunday. Now, can this make this next move to the upside? Can this go right? Can this go? Shib pumped like crazy, man. Shib pumped like out of nowhere, like crazy. I don't, but I still think Pepe is gonna pass Shib. Selmo. I still think it's gonna pass Shib. I think Shib's gonna make a run. I think Shib's gonna do decent. I just think Pepe is going to pass Shib. As Pepe is right here. I definitely think that Pepe is priming itself. One with the holders, two with the volume, three with the exchange listings, and four, the fact that it's never been through a bull run before. I think that it's going to run past Shib. I think Shib will be the number 3 token on the board. I don't think that Shib will lose that spot, but I do think that Pepe is going to come up and take that number 2 spot from Shib. How far away are they now? How far away are they now when it comes to market cap? Let's see. I looked at this last weekend. So we're looking right now at a 4, let's call it 4.5 billion, 4.5 billion, right? Let's call it a 4.5 billion market cap compared to a 10.5 billion market cap, right? I think Pepe is going to flip Shib right here in the bull. I think that that's going to happen. Not because Shib's going to be terrible in the bull run. I think that the majority of gains out of Shib have already been taken, right? And I think that people are really going to start flowing into Pepe because it's that new kid on the block for the bull run. I think Shib's going to get some life, right? Do I think Shib's got 100x in it? No. Maybe a 10x. I think Shib's probably got maybe another 10x in it left for this bull market. But I just think Pepe is going to take that spot, and Shib will sit at number 3, and it'll sit comfortably at number 3. It's probably where it should be right now. When you actually look at the popularity of what's going on, Shib probably should be at number 3, and it will be. It'll get there, but I mean, it'll drop there. I just think Pepe's just moving too fast right now. It's just moving too fast, and it'll catch it. It'll catch Shib. And there's nothing wrong with that. Shib had his day, right? Dropped 6 zeros. It dropped 6 zeros. Like nobody's ever going to take that away from Shib. Shib probably made more meme coin millionaires than any other meme coin in this space, right? In its run, and nobody will ever take that away from Shib. And that's something that we always love about Shib and always appreciate. But Pepe's going to have its day. I just believe that Pepe will have its day. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, you see, speaking of Pepe, it got its 0 back that it gave back, fell back last night to 1008, and definitely on its way up this morning. Looking at 114011, Pepe definitely is making its way back up there. What's that? Let me just make sure I got this question right. Why am I repeating the last word of my sentence? I don't know. Maybe because I like to. I don't know. projected price at 303. I would take that. I would say that that's probably close. Selma, I'd say that that's close. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't. I wouldn't argue with that. I think that that's reasonable. I think that that's reasonable. I don't think that that's way off. Um, let's see. Where were we? Where were we? Let me see here. I wanted to look at something. I lost my last train of thought. We can take a look at Daddy Token. See where Daddy is at. 39 cents. Daddy's struggling, man. I thought, we'd get that push up right here on Friday and we would continue with this upswing, but definitely not. Definitely not. See where Crash is right now. Is it coming back up to 10 mil? Looks like it wants to. Looks like it wants to come back up to 10 million. Watch out for Crash. Hex. Selma, look at Hex. 11.7% on the hour. It's moving. Hex and Pulse. Pulse is up 3.2% on the hour too. The that ecosystem looks like it's trying to do something over there. Hex was up in the 20s on Friday. Back up in the 11s in this hour. So something's brewing over there. They have volume coming through there. That's a good thing because the Hex ecosystem sat real dormant for a while. It sat real dormant for probably months and months and months, and then it looks like it's starting. It looks like it's starting to heat up. Somebody's pumping some money over there. Somebody's pumping. But it's down 14.4% on the day though. So this hour, they're just trying to make up what they lost here. So overnight. So we'll see. We'll see what happens as the day moves on. But I do like where Hex is starting to actually gain some ground. 63.8 right now for Bitcoin. Ethereum sitting at 26. Not too bad. Not too bad for the morning. What do we got for inflows over here? We're back down. See 36.16. This is where we started. Oh, 36.36. I just needed an update. 36.36. So we're starting to move up a little bit from this morning and from the last time we looked at it, from these inflows into the IBIT. So it looks like Bitcoin is gaining some steam this morning. We like to see that. Where are we at market cap wise here? $2.25. About the same. Not no big movement there either. So everything looks pretty stable this morning. Looks pretty damn good. So BNB, their break back above 600. No, 574. I'm looking for BNB to break back above 6 real soon. Real soon this week. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that break above 6. I'm looking for Solana to stay above this 150 as well. I'm good with Solana. The key level for Solana is for it not to drop below $131. if it can stay above $131, it's doing really. It's going to be doing really, really good. And looking for a nice breakout. Um, the week leading to the election, I I think the election's a little overplayed on the market right now. Um, I do think, man, that's the week leading up to the election. Ken, I think, I think we're going to see a market boom. To tell you the truth, leading all the way up into the election, I think we'll see an up market. I think we'll see an up market in October. I think we'll see an up market in leading up to the election as well. I think we'll see them both. I think the market will stay up. Now, after the election is when we might have some problems, right? Depending on who wins and what direction they go, we may have some problems. I think Elmo, I think you're right. I got a $600 Solana. I got a 600 price tag on Solana. Uh, I think Solana will get to six. I there's just way too much traffic over there, right? There's way too much meme coin traffic over there uh, on that blockchain. If it can hold up, the whole key is if it can hold up. Solana can't have another outage. That's the wild card when it comes to Solana. If it has another outage, you'll see the price go down. Um, and that's not going to be good. But if it can just hold up through this bull market, I think you'll see a $600 Solana. It's just there's way too much traffic. It's almost scary how much traffic is on Solana. How much of the meme coin market they hold. It's almost scary. Uh, because I mean, call it what you want. They hold the majority of it, right? The majority of meme coin traffic sits right here on Solana. So Avalanche, though, I'm telling you guys, Avalanche is going to break out of this thing, man. I'm excited for Avalanche in the bull run. I really am excited because I think it's going to. Let me see. It's up 203% on the year already. So just think about that. It's up 203% on the year already, and it's nowhere near its all-time high. I, with what they have going on over there with real world assets and gaming, I just think when I look at it, it's it's gonna get interesting over here on Avalanche on how high that price can go. How far can they push that up? People are sleeping on it, and not a lot of. I mean, a lot of people own Avalanche, but they. I don't think that they see the major push up that I see. Um, or a lot of people see, I should say. A lot of people see it. So, all right, guys. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna get to work. But appreciate all you guys. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. Uh, let me see here. I think it'll have a little bit of an impact. Big watch. I think Ripple's decision will have a little bit of an impact on the price of XRP. But there's really been no news that's come around that Ripple's has done or the SEC or any of that that has really driven XRP's price in a dramatic fashion down or up. So I think it may have a little bit of of an impact, but I don't think it's gonna be a ton. You know what I mean? Like what news could possibly be bigger for Ripple XRP than the news that they've already have that they're a non-security. There's nothing that could be bigger than that for them, right? So if that didn't skyrocket the price, right? The only thing that's going to skyrocket the price now for XRP is mass adoption. If that news didn't take them guys all the way up to oblivion, then now it's all about volume. It's all about volume and adoption. So I think a little bit here and there, big watch, but I don't think it's going to be anything too big. No, thank you, Ken. Appreciate you, Ken. So, all right, guys, we're up out of here. Happy Monday. Appreciate every single one of you guys, man. You guys have a great day. Like I said, man, I am feeling freaking just absolutely amazing today. I mean, I still got this flu in my chest a little bit, but man, I feel good today. So I got to tell you, appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have a phenomenal day. We'll be back at you guys on Wednesday, doing this thing again, looking at the market. Hopefully the market is really, really on an upswing because we're going to be into October. And as you guys, we talked about, there has not been a down October for Bitcoin in 3 cycles. So let's see how this October plays itself out. Bitcoin has always finished positive the last 3 quarters in the month of October. So let's see what happens in this October. There's a lot of factors at play now that wasn't at play before. We got big institutional money, and we also have a little bit of not a little bit, a big situation cooking up over with this Israel war. So let's see how all that plays into it. So with that, guys, we're up out of here, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have a great day. Trade smart, trade safe, DCA. Make sure you're taking your profits, and make sure you're winning. Let's all win, and we're all going to win together. All right, we up out of here. Bye.